Hi, and welcome to the Toon Goons, a podcast in which we take an adult and critical perspective into the world of cartoons and animation and analyze how they affect the pop cultural landscape at large. I'm one of your hosts, Nikki.
I'm Nina.
And instead of Tooch, I'm David Spade. Much like the character I play in this movie, when I walk into a room, no one really acknowledges me. I miss Chris Farley.
Don't we all?
Oh, jeez.
This week, we are talking about the movie Hotel Transylvania, directed by Genndy Tartakovsky.
Woo!
None of us saw the sequel. I don't actually know if it's out yet. Probably is.
I'm not gonna. You have to fire me.
It's been out for a while.
I have no idea what this conversation is going to go like. None of us have talked about this movie since watching it. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
This is our first movie that isn't that great.
I think there's stuff to talk about, and I'm optimistic for our show, at least. So,
oh yeah, this is going to be great.
Okay, so we got very, very little news, so let's just knock it right out. Two cool things, though. Nina, what you got?
All right, so let's start with Mr. Hollywood sweetheart, Wes Anderson.
Wanderson,
as we're now going to call him forever after, is, that big shot director. Every movie he makes gets so much praise slapped around it. And he did work on an animated film, which we are planning to review later this year, Fantastic Mr. Fox. But the news is that he's working on another picture, and it's also going to be another animated picture.
Stop motion animation.
Yes.
Mr. Fox is the only movie of his I've seen, and I liked it. Now, Wanderson is a divisive figure because his style is very twee, and normally that kind of shit rubs me the wrong way, but I found that Mr. Fox, at the very least, worked. So I'm optimistic he can do something like that again.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's stop motion, and it's based on a children's book. Like, that's allowed to be twee. If that's not allowed to be twee, what can be twee,
Yeah, I think it works way differently when animation is involved. So, we'll see. We don't really got a date or much of a plot, except that it's about a pack of dogs, but we did get some casting news about it right before we started recording, thanks to one of our fan buddies, Plarcy McStufflewitz, who apparently
top-tier Goonster.
Yep. Jeff Goldblum, Bryan Cranston. Who else was on this list?
Bob Balaban.
I don't know who that is.
He has a fun name. Bob Balaban.
Balaban.
Oh, and Edward Norton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Goldblum revealed the news this week. He also mentioned that the film would be, quote, Japanese-inspired?
Yeah, this is an insane anecdote in the last paragraph of this little article in the AV Club. Goldblum apparently revealed the news during one of his weekly jazz band performances.
At the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra.
Yeah. He's an amazing, ridiculous man. I can't wait. I enjoy Jeff Goldblum.
The nice thing about this is that because we have a big-name Hollywood director on here, a lot of people who wouldn't normally watch the movie are probably going to watch the movie. Now, this could be good or bad. If the film itself is really good, that's wonderful. But if it's up against other very good films by directors Hollywood people aren't interested in, those films could potentially get snubbed. But we'll come to that when we get to it.
Films get snubbed every year.
Exactly. So, we'll see.
Yep. We got another... Speaking of, big name studios, we got a big new look at Moana, including the young lady who is going to play the title character.
Yeah.
Hooray!
And we got a video of it from People magazine.
Yep.
So, thankfully, our white bread asses know how to pronounce her name. It's Alili Cravalho. She's native Hawaiian. Yeah,
she's native Hawaiian and Portuguese, judging by her last name, which is pretty common in Hawaii, as my token Hawaiian friend has told me. But yeah, she seems like a very lovely girl. She's a 14-year-old kid. The good news coming out of this was that Disney, screened, hundreds of girls specifically from Hawaii and the Polynesian Islands, like trying to get actors from the area that they're making a story about.
Everyone who they brought in to audition was Pacific Islander, which is good.
Which is it's amazing because it's like that kind of casting is one thing to do in voice acting where everybody has that excuse if it's like, oh well, you know, it's not them, it's just their voice, but it's like people don't even do that for like live action casting where these not people of colors are gonna have their dumb faces on the screen, their dumb white faces playing like Egyptians and shit. And
still mad about Exodus.
Always.
I mean, Ali'i has by what I've heard in this video, you know, standard American accent, but that's fine.
Well, yeah, Hawaiians, I mean, sometimes they speak pidgin, but that, you know...
Yeah, I mean the American accent has been homogenized even outside of the contiguous 48.
Yeah. Her mom was... I liked the scenes with her mom the most.
It was a very sweet video.
Of course she did.
I want to like jump in and get a hug from that lady. She seemed like the best lady.
Nina's gonna hug every mom.
I am. I'm gonna hug all the mommies.
Yeah, and she has experience singing, so, I mean, this is a Disney flagship movie. We know there's going to be some of that. And apparently, The Rock is going to sing in this movie, too. So, that's going to be incredible.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
And
I can't wait for this to be my favorite Disney movie.
Me too. And the other big thing about this story isn't just the casting, but we've got a full body design of Moana as well as Dwayne's character, Maui.
Who looks fucking dope.
Maui.
Yeah.
He looks so
like a
cool.
Klingon.
My friend says that he's described as like the Hawaiian Superman. Like he's pretty much responsible for everything. Like he wrangled the sun, he got fire for people, he like did a bunch of crazy shit. And actually we looked really deeply into his tattoos, and all of his tattoos are pictures of the different legends about him, which is really cool.
That is sweet.
That's amazing, and also, but you can only do that if you're literally a legendary hero. You can't go to the tattoo parlor and get a tattoo about like that time you got some really sweet pizza.
Yeah, or like if I go to the this is the thing that did happen to me. Like I go to a tattoo, it's like, oh, make a tattoo of me winning my high school's talent show by doing a fucking stand-up comedy bit. But oh my god, please change the outfit I was wearing. Christ on hell, I was the worst. Wearing a hat and a vest. It was real bad. Yeah, I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah, I love his body type. He's so stout and thick. Like those feet. Those
I want to
feet.
touch his belly.
I know. And Moana herself, even her body type is a little thicker than the typical Disney princess. Like she's got cankles going on.
That's my favorite thing. It's very, I mean, for multiple reasons, it's very Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped. I'm really excited. I have faith.
There was one thing I found this week, also, again, from LaShawn Thomas's Twitter, but they're making a anime adaptation of One Punch Man. And it's going to be simulcast on Hulu.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it's 2 episodes of it already. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's kind of been... There's been buzz about it for a while, but yeah, One Punch Man.
It's really good, and the theme song will make you want to punch through a goddamn wall.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, that's going to be on our list. Don't worry about it.
I thought you were going to talk about the bear anime. Girl Meets Bear.
And then I also saw this trailer for this anime called Girl Meets Bear about a shrine maiden who makes friends with a bear. And that seems to be the whole bit. That might be cute too.
I love bears.
Yeah.
Everyone loves bears.
This bear's
not as much
playing
as
the
Adox
DS.
does.
Yeah, the bear's
Oh,
totally...
wait, shit. I'm sorry, I didn't realize this was about our friend Adox.
Yeah. I think that's all the news we got this week.
Yeah, more or less. Only things that really caught my eye.
Yeah, I mean, not that much has come out of Comic-Con yet, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird to me. I guess I haven't really been digging. I sort of thought it would just appear and be inescapable.
Yeah, I think there was some stuff, but I think we just either didn't notice it or it wasn't big enough, or I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
Yeah.
If you were hoping we talk about anything from Comic-Con, just link it to us. We'll talk about it. It's every 7 days. Every 7 days. Come on, people. You can be patient.
Yeah.
Hit us up.